Welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, John Heiss. I'm joined, as always, by my friend, the great Matt Modi. What's up, Matt? How you doing today, buddy?
Living the dream. Just happy that we made money as a team yesterday. I'm feeling good. It's freezing outside here in Virginia, so I'm not really stepping outside, but no, I'm doing well.
Nice. Yeah, it's very cold here in New England. A lot of snow on the ground, so I'm staying inside as well. If you've never seen the show before, do yourself a favor right now. Hit the subscribe button. Get the notifications on. You don't want to miss this stuff. We do this every single day of the week, except for the days that we don't. Let's look at what we did yesterday, Matt. I'm going to let you go first. As a team, we did take down the books, but let's talk about your bets first.
Yeah, so as a team, we did well, and I think that's the most important thing. I never once say anything other than the fact that we're a team here. Right. Not my best day personally. The Tatum one wasn't my fault. He had 7 rebounds at halftime. He had 9 in the third quarter. I didn't have the Celtics winning by 40 as part of my analysis. So Tatum didn't play in the fourth quarter. The other two just had no chance. Nick Richards got in foul trouble, and I think that the refs were a little bit confused having the day games because a lot of big guys got in foul trouble yesterday. Mm-hmm. That one's also not my fault. And then Steph Curry was just dead. So I don't really have anything there. Obviously I take full responsibility, but none of those 3 were my fault.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I had Isaiah Collier 10 plus assists at plus 240, which kind of carried us as a team. You saw what happened. That guy was out there dishing the rock. That was crazy. He looked like John Stockton out there. And then also Notre Dame team total over 19.5 points plus 133, which was never in doubt. So that was fun. Watching that play out live was also fun. I had a great night. I might have lost my voice a little bit, so bear with me. But, when you're winning like that, you can lose your voice. You know what I mean? It's fine. There's a reason why you lost your voice. You earned it. But we're going to move on to today. I'm going to let you go first to redeem yourself. The people need bangers, and I'm pretty sure you're about to give them one.
Yeah, so after today, when I go 3-0, will be 3 of our last 6, so right on schedule there. My first one, I'm going to go Mikal Bridges, 18-plus points, plus 110 odds at both DraftKings and Fliff. So if you're like me and DraftKings doesn't let you bet money, you always got Fliff, who does not have me limited. You could go 20-plus. I'm not going to lie. This could be a 20-plus type of game. Ooh, I was happy getting plus money for 18-plus points. Number one, right off the bat, he averages 18 points per game. So the books are pricing this for plus money at his average, which is betting is never that easy, but I do like to see kind of what they average. Matchup is great against the Nets. 4th worst defense in the NBA guarding spot-up shooters. That's where the majority of Mikal Bridges' points come from. They're also the 5th worst defense guarding players in transition. That's where the second majority of Mikal Bridges' points come from. 6 of 9, which is a very nice number. Players similar to Mikal Bridges have hit their point prop over against the Brooklyn Nets. That includes Bridges, who scored 22 points and 21 points in both games against the Nets. Again, that's why we could go 20-plus. We also get the benefit that we could see some guys miss. Knicks, second half of back-to-back. Cat might not play. Brunson might not play. Bridges will play because Tibbs is a psychopath and won't dare give Bridges rest. So this is 18-plus now for plus 110. His line could be 18.5 or minus 110, depending on who gets ruled out. If everybody's healthy, I like it. If everybody's not healthy, I like it even more. So it's one of those situations.
I like it. I'm going to go Scotty Barnes over 6.5 assists, plus 122 at FanDuel. This one is not great, but it's very good. Right on the verge of greatness, which isn't a bad spot to be. We should all be so lucky to be on the verge of greatness. The thing about it is Scotty Barnes is being asked to handle the ball a little bit more with Manuel quickly out. It's fine because Barnes have done this in the past, and it's always worked out for him and us. I know that RJ Barrett is sneaking in there and stealing a little bit of the playmaking work, but there's plenty to go around. We don't need to be greedy either because we only need 7 dimes here. That's not even that many. Over the last 2 games, with Quickly on the shelf, Barnes has gone for 10 and 9. I know that's only a 2-game sample size, but there's not much we can do about that. We were given this world. We didn't make it. We have enough data to know over the last couple of years that Scotty Barnes is a circle of trust guy, and he can easily get 7 dimes anytime he wants to. This feels too easy.
I like it. I love bets that are not good, but could be great. That's kind of a good category you found yourself. My next one, I'm going to go with DeAndre Ayton, double-double, plus 115 odds at FanDuel. Someone told me that this was plus 120, so you might be able to get a better price. But when I locked it in, I got plus 115, so that's what I'm going to give out to the people. So the Blazers play the Heat, and the best matchup for Ayton are his rebounds, which I'm going to talk about. But the points thing, his over-under is 13.5. The over is priced at -110. So books are expecting him to score 12, 13, 14 points. He's hit the 10 number in like 80% of his games. So I'm pretty confident there. And even if like the Heat are not a terrible matchup, but they're also not a good one, they're average. Even if you look at games where he's played against like top 10 defenses in terms of how he scores, he's still hit 10 points in 8 of 11 games. So not scared off of the points. The rebounds is really what we're betting here. And it's a system play against the Heat. 9 of 13 centers, similar to DeAndre Ayton, have hit their rebound prop over. And just look at the last 4. Zubac had 20 rebounds, over under 13.5. In 2 games against the Heat, Walker Kessler had 15 and 16 rebounds, over under 11.5 or 10.5. Şengün, the game before that, 18 rebounds. Then Capella missed, but that's fine. Capella's not a guy that we like betting on. And then the game before that, Hartenstein had 18 rebounds. So it's looking at Ayton himself has on 10 or more rebounds in 16 of his last 30 games, averaging about 10 rebounds in that stretch. But it's a matchup play against the Heat, who allow a ton of rebounds to centers. So we're getting plus money basically on him to get to 10 plus rebounds. And yeah, I'll take it.
I like it. I like it. I'm actually going to stay in that same game, and I'm going to go with the other Nikola, and it's Nikola Jovic, 4+ assists, plus 145 at DK. Is this a little bit reckless? Damn right it is, but it needs to be done. I know the haters are going to say that this thing was like plus 190 at 6 a.m. this morning. And for once, they're right about something. It was, but I was sleeping. I had a long night last night, celebrating my Notre Dame team total over 19.5 victory. So I slept in a little bit. It cost me 45 cents and you as well, but whatever. It's fine. What the haters are forgetting is this thing should be like minus 200. We're talking about Nikola Jovic here, people. He's not some BS guy. He's a dime dealer, okay? You don't see a lot of those anymore after legalization either. Over his last 7 games, he's been over this number in 6 of them. One of those games was against this same Portland team. Sure, Jovic is coming off the bench, but that means nothing. We only need 4 assists. He doesn't need to set a record out there. Plus, I'm thinking the Trailblazers could easily get rolled, so that could lead to more minutes for Miami's bench. Every single way you look at this thing, it always comes up Jovic. Feels too easy.
Sometimes the guy coming off the bench can actually help him because then he's not playing with the starters, so he's handling the rock a little bit more. So could be a little spin zone there. All right, my last play, I'm going to go with Paolo Banchero over 4.5 assists was plus 122 at FanDuel. I believe that number got nuked, but if you're watching this and that is correct, you can get over 5.5 for plus money. I would still take it. I'm good with that 5.5 number. What we're looking at here, matchup against the Raptors. And in his last 2 games, he only had 4 and 5 actual assists. That's not great. He had 14 and 15 potential assists in those 2 games. And that was against much better defenses, the Celtics and the Nuggets. Now he gets a matchup against the Raptors, 3rd worst defensive net rating in the entire NBA. Now, Banchero, because he's been hurt so much, has only played 3 games against teams that are in the bottom 10 in terms of defensive net rating. He's had 6 or more assists in 2 of those 3 games. And he's had, more importantly, 13 potential assists in all 3 of those games. So he's going to have probably 13 potential assists in this one. He's going to convert a lot more than 4 or 5 of them because this is a great matchup against the Raptors. 8 of 14 players, similar to Banchero, have hit their assist prop over against the Raptors. And one of them that missed was Giannis, whose over-under was 7.5, who had 7 assists, but had 17 potential assists. So he was right there, just would have given us the hook. Banchero over 4.5 assists plus 122 is what I got. But again, bet this over 5.5 for plus money.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I love the fact that he had 15 potential assists last game and only had 5 assists. That's like a gold mine.
Exactly.
All right, man. Nice work as always. I'm pretty sure that's 5-0 right there. So if you do parlay, you're gonna get paid. I mean, it's gonna be raining. But all those plus money bangers. Join us again tomorrow. Go find Matt Modi at Jedi Modi on Twitter and on YouTube. Obviously, this is my channel, so go ahead and subscribe right now. Hit the notifications. Make sure you get those on. We're going to go live today at 4 p.m. to use the tools at OddsJam to find even more bangers. I can't wait. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.